welcome back to River City Poker. We're getting towards that point in the tournament where people are going to start dropping like flies, so make sure you stay tuned.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. That way you can get notified next time we upload a video next week.
Alright, we got Nate under the gun. He's going to wake up with ace-queen. We'll see what he decides to do. Looks like he's reaching for chips, and rightfully so. He should raise here.
This late in the tournament, you have to play premium hands like this, and you have to play them aggressively.
Even just getting up the blind right here and the antes in the middle and getting a whole free rotation to get another set of cards like that is worth it. That's the game plan.
There's probably 1,800 in the middle or close to.
Close to. So let's see if anyone gets a challenging hand. Brian's gonna wake up with ace-10 and he's gonna think
Domination
he's good.
Nation.
Yep. You don't normally want to take ace-10 versus ace-queen, but we'll see how it turns out.
And he's out of position. That's just rough all the way around.
So low board.
Low board. Everybody's got gut shots drawn to wheels. It's about the best they got, I guess.
I guess we're seeing just who wants it more. This is like bigger balls poker right here.
Yeah. That's a big old bet from Nate.
Yeah, 27 bets. I mean, that's less than the pot.
It is. The pot's pretty juiced right now.
Now, like earlier in the tournament, we were talking about when Josh had that quick fold. Brian could have quick folded here, but he did the thinking about it.
Well, he does, like, despite what his hand actually is and what he's drawing to, it's, does Nate really have a hand here? Like, ace-high might just be good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's that late. Nate's just c-betting. Ace-high might be the winner.
Yep.
So.
No doubt.
Good. It's respectable to at least think about.
Ooh, a hero called an ace-high on you yesterday.
You did. It was right.
That...
And I knew it. When I got to the river, I was like, he's probably got something ignorant, like ace-queen, and like, I'm not going to win if I check and show my cards. You know, like, I'm not. He's got ace something. You know, and I had like king, queen suited, king, jack suited.
That's right in the range
like
I put you on.
King, jack hearts, I think is what I had. And I was like, if I just like check back and flip my cards, then I'm losing the pot. So I got to try to win. But there's nothing out there to represent. It's a 10 high board, you know?
I didn't have shit. When it doesn't,
yeah,
when it paired up and it came out the way it did, you didn't bet the 10, and I'm like, all right, that was a hard call.
Let me just,
a good one, though.
Let's just pretend I have a pair here and you fold. All right, we're in the very next hand.
So OJ's our dealer.
Yeah, I'm somehow still in this tournament. I have no idea how.
So Jordan with some Cowboys.
Cowboys.
And he just limps. Well, what?
How many times have we seen him limp in this tournament, man? Like, he just keeps limping all of his primo hands.
And then Ray with his BS.
So, I don't know, man. And the worst part is everyone at the table has Jordan figured for this move. Like, I've listened to the whole table call him out for doing it as he does it.
Yep. We all know he likes to do that.
Yeah, like, I don't understand.
And then Nate just folds his big blind without doing anything. You could have just called and saw a board.
Well, I mean, but Jordan limped under the gun, so he's probably got kings, right? So, like, just open muck.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not hard to have a read.
Don't openly muck your cards.
Unless you have a good read. If you're playing against Jordan, you can open muck anything when he limps.
All right, well, at least the ace magnets stick true to their name and slows Jordan down.
Check. He's just waiting on someone else to give him money for free.
You can't check there. You have to bet. Like,
yeah.
You literally have to bet that. I don't care if the ace comes out or not. Put a feeler out. See if he has that ace or not. You'll find out quick.
You got to do something, man.
So I completely disagree with the way Pocket Kings was played on that hand.
That was pretty weak, you know. You got no value for it either. Would you scrape the blinds after giving people the opportunity to just run it out on you?
So much opportunity.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know. It's awful. Awful. All right. Skipping a couple dead hands. Got OJ picking up big slick. Under the gun?
He's under the gun, which should entice a raise.
Yep. I like it.
Stuck with Nate 1700.
Yeah. That's probably about the size this time. I normally raise about 15, but I think it's almost irrelevant at that point.
Now, Nate folded out a turn, but Brian here, he had ace-10 earlier. I was going to ask if he was going to fold here or what he was going to do. I am really shocked you would just blindly shove ace-7
Well,
from that position.
The blind-
3,600.
the blinds are 3-6. He's got 36. He has what, 6 big blinds?
6 bigs.
You got to rip it with 6 bigs. You can't afford to fold any ace.
And the big blinds are coming around the corner, so yeah, I get it.
He's in the big blind next hand, so I don't think he has an option but to be all in here. If he folded, we'd be screaming at the TV that he folded.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
We already saw he was against ace-king, so that probably had a little bit of bias put in there.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's see if he can suck out a 7. Or just run out of straight to be really
Runner
dirty.
straight. Give him a 4. Give him a 4.
Oh!
It was a 4.
That's so disgusting.
Oh, that sucks. Now, I edited this, so I obviously, I know Brian didn't bust in the tournament right here, but I really didn't look at these, so I just thought he spiked a 7 on him. I can't believe he actually got the 4.
Actually got to the 4. Runner's dirty, but
Yeah.
hey, luck wins sometimes. Luck is where you want to be at to win some of these hands.
Yeah, I just put all the cameras together. I didn't even take the time to look at everybody's hands or what they were doing. That's the graphic guy's job.
No, doing all the graphics. Again, I put all these together. I've watched all these. I don't remember how they go in order.
Yeah, it's so many hands now. Skipping a few more dead hands. I'm going to open fold under the gun and then muck the whole cam.
Forcefully muck the GoPro.
Yep.
Jordan's going to think about it, and nope.
Well, it probably wasn't kings. So he didn't limp.
Couldn't limp. Ray with ace-jack. Ray's tricky. Ray's a very, very tricky
See,
player.
here Ray comes making the same move. But, Ray could get paid here as to where, it's a lot harder for Jordan to get paid.
Ray could be here with 3-6.
That's true.
Jordan's never going to be there with 3-6.
That's true. That's true. He doesn't have that part of a range,
Nope.
He just only plays the nuts, so. But, this is what.
That's what poker is, man. All these different styles.
Yeah, that's
melting
true.
potted into one.
That's true.
So Ray's appropriately puts it all in. Second best hand. I would imagine Nate's going to call here. He doesn't like it.
Well, it's only for 3x the money. You know what I mean? He's already got 24 in there. He's only got to call the other 54 or something like that. Something change. So
He says he can't do it. I would not have folded the best hand there.
that's a tough call, though.
That's why it's a classic showdown.
It depends on how much chips he really has, and because if he loses and he's just wounded and out of the turn,
No, if he would have lost, he would have wounded. But when I put my chips in, I prefer to do it with the best hand currently.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get beat, sometimes you don't. All he had to do was dodge ace and jacks.
That's true.
I mean, flushes.
If you're trying to win the tournament, you just have to kind of go for it.
Yep.
You can't really just bullshit. And considering the player he's against,
Ray's a wide open range. I would have put 7s in on that one.
Yep. All right, we're in the very next hand of the tournament. Cards in the air, courtesy of Douglas. Thank you for dealing, Doug, by the way. It always makes the game smoother.
And see, here's one of those hands we were talking about for Ray. Comes in with the 5-10.
Yeah.
Because what's the saying in poker? You can't make a straight without a 5 or a 10.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why he can limp ace-jack, and people just think he's on 5-10s, because he can have actually 5-10 sometimes. I can't, because it'll never hit for me.
Doesn't work for me. Kudos to you. Him and I were having a conversation outside the other day, and I was like, dude, I can't play. I've tried reckless. It doesn't work for me.
No.
He's, I guess, just a luckier individual than I am.
Sometimes it works for me, but very rarely. Sometimes I just go on full-blown tilt, and, it'll work out. I'll just start catching cards and go on a tear. But sometimes, more often than not, I just end up short a mortgage payment and at home yelling at my wife about it.
And I think Ray likes being lower hand than somebody. Knowing somebody has ace-queen, he's like, all right, if ace-queen doesn't come and I hit my pair of 5s, or a open-ended straight draw with it, now he's got I mean,
He's got more
arguably the
percent than
best
Brian.
hand. He does.
He's technically a higher percent chance to win than Brian. He's got backdoor diamonds. He's got an open-ended gut shot or open-ended straight draw.
And they both compare any of their cards.
Yeah. So
I hope Ray puts some money in here. Yeah, he's coming along.
he's not letting it go.
And I agree. And there's his pair, like I
There
said.
it is.
And then he probably has Brian on a range of ace queen, ace king, ace jack.
Yeah. He probably doesn't think Brian really caught any of this unless he just somehow has like 7-8 suited, 7-9 suited, something
Right.
silly like that.
We still got
Ray's just
equity to chop here.
steady checking it, squinting at him out of one eye. I can see his gold teeth shining even though his lips are closed.
They're back there.
They're back there.
Bryanson pulled the third bullet, man.
Ugh.
Second bullet, sorry.
Yeah.
3,500, and Ray's hand just got better.
He's betting with the white chips too. You know that means he thinks he's got it. Like he's expecting those chips back.
Oh, nice. And that's the right move with the best hand. So
Well, if he calls 35, he doesn't have much behind. It's, you know, if he waits, then it just looks too fishy. Now's the time to do it.
he's got a little more than $7,000 back at Brian.
Yeah.
I mean that's an easy fold. At least he's giving him some thought time. This is Hollywood. This is all Hollywood right here.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian's probably just going to fold it. Like,
Was he going for the 2?
Yeah, he's just drawing for a chop, you know? Like,
yeah, 2 or a 7. That's the best you could hope for.
yep. That sucks. Ray does that, though, man. He's tricky, and he's good about knowing where he's at, even when he's got something silly.
Yep.
Like, I'll have a pair of 5s and have no fucking clue. All right, hand 58 of the tournament. Ray is under the gun with a queen 10, dominated by OJ's ace 10. I think I like the raise size a little more when there's not someone already limped. At this point, for Ray to call 1,000 is almost nothing.
Right.
Brian wakes up with kings.
Do we think he shoves it?
I don't know if he shoves it, but he's got to make a raise.
I would raise. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, the click raise. I like the click raise here.
You're definitely enticing action. That's for sure.
If you got those two in, I would imagine Ray could possibly go all in a situation like this.
That's true.
And that'd be good news for Brian.
But it's also high enough that Ray could get out of here, too. OJ's committed for the money.
Also true.
OJ's already over there counting it out. It's not even his turn yet. He's already like, all right, another 16.
Ray actually seems like he's thinking about it, too.
Ray has a real choice. Well, he's waiting on Jordan. Jordan just folded.
Okay.
But I would be hard-pressed to think that Ray didn't put a lot of thought into that.
So now it's been raised and re-raised.
You already counted it out, OJ.
He's at least got to think he's up against a good hand. There goes the call. Someone's going to swing a good amount of chips.
I think I got enough golf equipment in this room.
And he spikes the king. That's almost over. Like, he can run out of
Check,
runner straight.
See, this is where I like the check.
Oh, yeah. When you smash it.
Yeah, there's really nothing out there for your opponent to have either.
Oh,
all right. Might as well get some value now.
get a little bit.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a good time to get some value now because you're never going to get it any other time. Which, to be fair, this hand never really shaped up in a way that you could get value.
Nope. Unless he's sitting there with a 3.
He could have made a bet on the flop to try to make it look like a typical C bet in hopes that OJ comes along with ace high. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to catch a C better with queen jack or something.
Right.
You know, but I think other than that, it's not shaping up very good. It sucks when you have the nuts and they don't really have a hand. Hand something. What was it?
First hand at 400, 800.
Yeah, that works. All right. So, all right, we're in hand 59 of the tournament. The blinds went up just a few hands ago. We're now playing 4-8 with a 50 ante.
And OJ is going to shove it with Jack Queen suited. Looks like he's getting kind of low stack. So, yeah, 6,000 into 4-8 pot. That's less than 10 big blinds. That's shove time.
Hell, he's all in under the gun, too, so that helps get everybody out before they commit themselves with bullshit hands.
Yep. And honestly, I pretty much know we're going to get a caller since it made the video.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
That's a dominating
Ray
hand
folds
to
out
have.
of turn. So here's the real question. Does the fold out of turn affect Jordan's hand?
I think so.
Because that's the first thing OJ asked after he busted out of this tournament.
I think it does.
Was like, did you call because he folded?
I think it absolutely matters. Does Jordan fold there? I honestly, I don't think at this point in the tournament you're going to fold king queen to somebody that's got less than 10 big blinds. Their range is going to be open.
Yeah.
And there he goes, hitting his king.
Yeah, the range is pretty wide open. He had the best hand in the first place. Like, all in, I don't think it's a bad call. I just wonder what the switch was.
It's a good thing to wonder. I mean, that's a good question.
Right?
I don't think it changed the action. I think the outcome would have been the same either way.
Yeah, and I don't think Ray did that maliciously. I think
No.
that's important to say, that I think that was a mistake on Ray's part.
All right, so now we're down one more player. We're down to 6, so
Five.
Five.
We're down to
'cause
5.
5 and a dealer.
Yeah. Get a flat call there from Nate.
So any ace with less than, I mean, that's right around 10 big blinds.
I hate this hand. I already remember. Everything about it. Yeah, like, I mean, we're playing 4-8. I got 7,000. Like, I don't even have 10 bigs. I have to shove it. Any ace is good, right?
Nobody's comfortable shoving ace 8. You normally get called by something better if anybody calls.
Like, why couldn't Jordan call me with king queen here? You know what I mean? Like, that's and then miss it. But yeah, like Ray just wakes up on a better ace. He has to call. He's got a bunch of chips. He can't afford to fold. Shows me the bad news.
Oh man,
Yeah.
head down on the hand
that's
that you
the face. I
already
can make
know.
it right now. I'm good at
That's
this. I'm great at this. This is my thing.
I'm pretty sure I lost, but if I hit it,
One time. Yeah, no, that's not the one time.
oh, you hit your pair to give him a straight. You were
Yep.
drawing dead right there, weren't you?
No, the 10, if he'd have made a pair of 10s, I'd have made a straight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the worst part, is how did you make a straight? I had the blocker. How did you make a damn straight?
He didn't need the straight.
All right, I'm going to switch spots with Doug, and I'm going to take over the cards.
All right, so we're down to 4-handed, hand 66 of the tournament. Our floor is chiming in.
Yeah, you got something to say here, bud?
Come on, floor.
What's up? What do you think?
All right, Jordan's going to wake up with ace queen. Right into pocket
Terrible
queens,
time
only
to
to
have
realize he
ace-queen.
has a set blocker, and that's it.
That's really the best thing about your hand.
You
You're
got
blocking a set.
3 cards in the deck that are really going to help you out. It's not counting straights or flushes by all means.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray's loving that he just went over the top and did that.
Yeah.
You can give him
It
the
is sketchy
stank eye
though,
a
because
little
it's
bit.
it's sketchy though, because it's Jordan. Like, Jordan could have aces or
Kings,
kings.
aces, yep.
Those are the types of hands he likes to be silly with. But I think with queens, you just have to kind of take it on the chin. These are the times you're trying to trap Jordan, when he's waited all night to have a big hand, and now he's got it, and he's gonna do something with it, and you got queens, and you're just, please let this be the time he's got ace king. Like, let me just wrap him up. It's actually better than ace king this time, but Yeah, there's the gold teeth.
Yeah, no, Ray already a minute ago re-raised it to over 17,000.
I know.
So that's just all of Jordan's chips. So
Jordan's
he's just
deep in the tank.
in the tank right now.
He's Harry Houdini in a water tank, locked up in chains.
20 feet under.
Yeah.
And he calls.
He has to call.
He does.
He had half his money in the pot before he got raised.
And Ray takes this pot. He's going to have so many chips. That's it. All he's going to do is avoid the ace.
Know.
Done. Spades were on his side.
Yep.
That was one of the weakest handshakes I've ever seen, guys.
Yeah. All right, fine. I guess I'm going home. Well, man, ending videos on people busting out seems to be a trend around here. Sucks to see it happen for you, Jordan. I know that you're waiting on a good hand and waiting for it to pay off, but sometimes shit happens. So, everybody else, if y'all want to see the three-handed match, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified, and we're going to see our last couple hands of the tournament next week here on River City Poker.